Will heel pain ever go away? And will it ever go away by itself? Make sure you watch this video. I'm going to go into why you get heel pain, if it'll go away by itself, does it resolve after a period of time, what's some helpful home tips that you can do yourself, and also a really special offer that we're offering through our clinics. So my name's Daniel Fitzpatrick. I'm a podiatrist here at Sydney Foot Solutions, and we have successfully treated heel pain for over 20 years without people being reliant on orthotics, drugs, and they can wear whatever shoes they want and even go barefoot. And so what I'm going to go through today is that will it ever go away by itself, and some really great helpful tips, and if you need professional advice on when to intervene. So the reality is that research shows us that it's unlikely, if you have heel pain, which is related to plantar fasciitis, it's unlikely that it will magically resolve by itself. The reality is that heel pain is usually related to an issue called plantar fasciitis. So your plantar fascia runs from here down to here, and you get micro tearing through this area here, and it bleeds and it gets quite sore. And usually it happens over thousands and thousands of steps, and you get this sort of micro tearing through that area, and it bleeds and it gets very sore and very tender. And often, typically, people will report that they get pain after rest, a la in the mornings or after they've sat after a period of time, or with increased walking and activity. And the reason for that is because your body sends lots of blood down to the area, tries to heal the area and tries to settle it all down. Problem is you get up and you step onto it almost like this massive bruised and inflammatory response to that particular area. And what's nasty about heel pain and plantar fasciitis is you don't feel the first 90% of it. So the problem can be sit there building, and then one day, bang, it really takes off. So the reason you get plantar fasciitis or heel pain is because of the way you stand and the way you walk. And it's usually related to a level of misalignment through your foot and ankle, and also tightness up the back of your legs. The reality is, unless you do something about the way you stand, the way you walk, and the tightness in the backs of your legs, the heel pain and plantar fasciitis won't resolve just by itself. There seems to be this myth out there, if you Google, will heel pain go away? For some reason, there's this magical figure around 12 to 18 months that'll resolve itself. I don't know why that would be out there. There is no research or evidence to support that. In fact, the evidence and research is exactly the opposite. What the research suggests is that the longer you leave it, the worse it will get. And in fact, we have seen this in essence. So the longer you leave it, the more treatment will take to fix it, the harder it is to fix. And in fact, there is a landmark piece of research that shows if you leave plantar fasciitis for up to 5 years, you only have a 4% chance of ever getting rid of it. So if you do have plantar fasciitis, I would strongly encourage you to try and get rid of it as soon as possible, whether it be through exercise at home or go and seek some professional advice through a podiatrist. And podiatrists see this all the time. And in fact, this is why we offer our 60% off initial heel pain assessment. If this is something you're interested in, click on the link below. It's only $40 to get your heel pain assessed. It'll probably be covered by your health cover. So today I'm going to go through a couple of tips, which we commonly use for heel pain. These are both heavily shown to help with heel pain long-term. So I'm going to go through them with you now. The first one is the dowel exercise. So you're probably not going to love this exercise. You might have seen it from some of my other videos. If you do follow us, your plantar fascia and your heel loves tough love. You don't, but it does. And what this does is you walk along it and you create some level of stimulus in terms of healing by walking along the dowel. So what I would encourage you, if you're new to this, start 1 foot. I'm going to step over here so everyone can see me do it. And so the way we do this one is that 1 foot here, and we're just going to work our way along it like that. And what this does is it breaks up all of the tightness underneath your foot, just like that. And it's stimulating healing and stimulating change through the bottom of your foot. And what's really interesting is they did a study where they MRI'd people after about every 3 days with this and showed how it proliferated cell growth through that particular area. So start 1 foot. When it starts to feel better, then you can go to 2 feet and walk along. Let's start with 1 foot. Keep it like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. And once again, if you're not sure or it's hurting too much, stop it and seek professional advice. The next exercise, so this is to help strengthen through your ankle and your arch. So get yourself a towel put it on a step, and we flex our toes like this. And then you go down, 1, 2, 3, and then up, 1, 2, 3. And what this is doing is it's starting to strengthen all through your ankle and your arch and turning on all those tissues and all those muscles through that area. And so what that's doing is by flexing your toes, it actually turns on your arch and your ankle muscles through that particular area, really turns everything on. Now, keep in mind, these are wonderful exercises, but sometimes you do need professional advice. And if these exercises aren't helping, after 3 weeks, we strongly advise you to go and see someone so you can get individualized advice through our clinic, and we can give you further advice and help you with your potential foot problem. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. We have 2 videos come out every week on a whole range of foot problems, and we try and help people as much as we possibly can.